Oh my gosh. Really? Obviously, we're having a lot of fun today. And we need some chocolate chip cookies, don't we? Crunchy, chewy, yummy cookies that gluten-free style. So I will see you guys back at the Native Eats kitchen. Native Eats kitchen for gluten-free chocolate chip cookies. Hey guys, and welcome back to Native Eats. Today we are doing gluten-free chocolate chip cookies. As you can see, I have the ingredients out here. And we're gonna start off creaming the, and so get a really good sugar. We're gonna cream the butter and the sugar. We're gonna get that started. And I have molasses because we're gonna make brown sugar. I do not use as much sugar as most chocolate chip recipes call for. I do take the sugar back quite a bit, just because I don't like a really sweet, overly sweet cookie. So we're gonna go in with a cup of sugar. And to make the brown sugar, all we're gonna do is add, and I'll move this over here so you can see. And you know, like my daughter would probably say that's too much, but I do like, it's safely 2 tablespoons of molasses in there. While you're creaming this, add in the secret weapon. Because you can, I'm a big fan, I always talk about blooming your spices, and usually you bloom spices in hot cooking when you're in a pan and you've got oil and you bloom them, but I bloom them in baking when I have something like this going on, like sugar mashing around and getting all crazy and happy, and I know it's going to mash up and grind up my spices really good and bloom them, but I take that opportunity to go ahead and put in my little secret spice. This is nutmeg, if you can't see that. And I put, it's unusual and it doesn't, you know, makes you think it's gonna give it like a Thanksgiving flair. I just put a little bit, like an 1/8 of a teaspoon. So, you know, I'm just gonna put in like an 1/8 of a teaspoon of this nutmeg. I'm gonna scrape this real quick. While that finishes, I need to crank the oven up. Crank your oven to 350. And now we're gonna go in with our butter. And this has already been softened. Looks like I need to scrape the sugar on the bottom. One egg at a time. Last egg. Okay, when you get like frothy white, you know you're doing something right. In a second, we're gonna go with a teaspoon to a teaspoon and a half of vanilla, however much you like. Turn it down a little, add my teaspoon and a half of vanilla. I'm gonna use a cup of the King Arthur's, and I'm gonna use a cup of the Divided Sunset. And I'm gonna add 1.5 cups first to the recipe, and I'm not gonna add all 2 cups at a time because I wanna see how thick it comes out. So I would say you're gonna add 1.5 to 2 cups of flour all together, but we're gonna see. So just go ahead and put your 2 cups in so you have it. And then you're gonna do a teaspoon of salt, and you're gonna do a teaspoon of baking soda. And this is baking soda that I have in a recycled yeast jar just because it's glass, and I keep it in the refrigerator as a tip to you guys to keep it, my baking soda fresher, because I bake with it and we're gonna eat it. So give it a quick stir. Okay, and that's it. slowly in. And that's looking really pretty. It's so pretty. I don't know, I'm thinking when, you know, gluten-free flours usually almost, and usually if they don't, I'll let you know, but in this case, you can give it a good mix. Okay, so I added a cup of the last cup, so it's 2 cups of the flour in here. And I just want to make sure before I add the chocolate chips, the very, very good chocolate chips that we have here. And that is also, you know, something you want to make sure that you get good chocolate. You don't want to use no crack of chocolate at the end of this now. So, I think it's right though. I think it's spot on. So we're going to go in with a cup and a half. You could go 2 cups of chocolate. This part you don't really want to overmix. You just want to get them in real fast because you don't want them to like pulverize all the little chocolate chips in there. Now we have this really nice, pretty cookie dough. So pretty. And of course, we're gonna get parchment paper lined so that we don't have any mess and we don't have cookies that stick and we don't need cooking spray. We're just gonna get these on with this handy dandy little scooper real fast. Get them in the oven. Okay, there we go, and let's get them into the oven at 350, and you're gonna wanna go about 9 to 10 minutes. I'm gonna do 9, we'll check them at 9. I'm gonna see you guys back here in 9 minutes, and we're gonna check these cookies. All right guys, we are back to reveal our gluten-free chocolate chip cookies. And they look stunning. They look really, really tasty. And I always show you guys this cooling trick, and I'm gonna, and no different right now. But if you have a bunch of little critters like me that are always trying to scold their face off with your freshly baked cookies out of the oven, and you have stone countertops or something like that, you can always cool these faster by way of taking these off the parchment paper. Make sure that's not wet. Don't put it on a wet surface. And put them right on. As these cool more, they'll get chewier, crispier. This recipe is so good. I mean, it's a classic cookie recipe and it's still gluten-free and it's real clean. It's just really, really good. Look at this cookie. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Glass of milk, anyone? As always, like, subscribe, and comment. Please, thank you, you're welcome. 3 little ways to be nice. Anyways, we'll see you guys next time on Native Eats.
I'm the hat monster.